Welcome back to Limcube Plus, everyone. On this channel, I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until Tears of the Kingdom comes out, the sequel, which is in 132 days. And while I play, I basically talk about random topics that are on my mind. Today, because right now it is December 30th here. It's not quite New Year's Eve, but I have a different topic for tomorrow. I wanted to do a little bit of a Breath of the Wild 2022 recap. What has happened this year for the game, for the speedrun, for me. I thought that would be interesting to talk about. And we basically immediately have to start with the biggest glitch of the year, IST, or otherwise known as inventory slot transfer. The glitch has completely transformed basically every major speedrun category. Anything that's not just the Great Plateau, any percent uses this glitch now. If you somehow still don't know what it is, I haven't actually used it in this playthrough. It's essentially a glitch that allows you to duplicate and corrupt items. You can easily obtain up to 999 fairies this way. You can get 500 or 5,000 of a specific arrow type, which is more than the game technically allows you to hold on to. And then there is an extension to that glitch called WMC, or Weapon Modifier Corruption, where you can use the baseline of IST and basically make it so that you write values of a cooked meal onto a weapon. What this means is that a meal has values. First, how much health it restores, and second, how much it sells for. You can basically corrupt these values, put them onto weapons, and change the weapon's attack power. Maybe you've recently seen my newest YouTube video on my main channel about beating the game with only the Master Sword. This was only possible thanks to that glitch, where I essentially corrupted the Master Sword for it to deal 150 damage by default and then buffed it even further. Otherwise, this challenge wouldn't have been possible. So these two glitches were found kind of in the middle of the year. And they definitely transformed all long speedruns. WMC, the weapon glitch, not as much. It's only really used in some small categories like all Kilton medals, where you have to defeat all mini-bosses, all of the Taluses, all of the Hinoxes. And it's obviously very powerful there because you can make a super strong bow and essentially one-shot all of the mini-bosses, while also corrupting other items like fairies and food to essentially be unkillable and make a bunch of stamina food. So out of the stamina food you can do as many mid-air wind bombs as you want, making it actually a really fun category. I highly recommend checking out all Kilton medals if you haven't yet. It recently got rerouted with all of the new cool tech, so it's definitely recommended from me. Yeah, but that being said, in 100% you also use the weapon modifier corruption glitch, mainly in order to I'm actually kind of running out of fire arrows, but I need a couple more, so hopefully, yeah, actually I only need to unfreeze one more ice block here. In 100% I made a video about this on Limcube Plus. You basically corrupt a Traveler's Bow, which is normally a beginner starter level bow, and you make it so that this bow does 125 damage and shoots 10 arrows at the same time, essentially allowing you to deal like 1,200 damage per shot. Super powerful. Again, you're able to one-shot of the mini-bosses and test the strengths, and that's essentially what it's really used for. But IST, the item duplication glitch, is literally used in every single speedrun that you can think of, from all dungeons, not any percent like I said, but every other long speedrun, all shrines, you use the glitch, usually for fairies. It's just really nice to be able to duplicate fairies, so you can do as many wind bombs as you want without ever having to take care of your health. And that's definitely the biggest glitch this year. The second biggest glitch, and I'm gonna lead up to it, is something that was actually found in my stream. Yesterday, I was commentating a speedrun showcase by a Japanese runner called Kaiku Yellow. Or Tarkon Yellow, goes by different names. And what he did is he did the All Dungeons Extended category. This category basically beats all of the main dungeons, right? Like all of the Divine Beasts. But Extended means you also do the DLC. So not only do you do the main Divine Beasts, which for some reason... Okay, I was going to say, I couldn't find them. Not only do you do the main Divine Beasts, but you also do the DLC Divine Beast, the final trial, which is when you return to the Great Plateau and eventually fight the monk. Now, that run has been completely broken with this discovery. It was already very broken. You do things out of order a lot thanks to the Shrine Coordinate Warp glitch. I covered this in another video of mine. Which also, I guess this belongs to the recap for me personally. I did 2 really cool challenge runs that I'm really proud for. First of all, can you beat all shrines without runes? And then more recently, can you beat the game with only the Master Swords? Which, again, doesn't sound super spectacular, but once you actually watch the video, you'll know why it's kind of a difficult task to do. But I was commentating that speedrun yesterday on the RTA in Japan marathon, which is a Japanese marathon of different speedruns for charity. Kaiko was doing that run. And he was using this glitch I'm teasing a lot. This glitch is the Infinite SCW, or Infinity SCW. This was found in one of my challenge runs. The Can You Beat All Shrines Without Runes. Essentially what it allows you to do is you jump away from one shrine as you activate its elevator, go to a different location, and then enter a different shrine instead with this cutscene. If you haven't watched my All Shrines Without Runes video, I explain it much better in that video. And I also actually explained it on LinQ Plus channel before. But the Infinity version only works with a couple shrines, for example Kataka, which is up there in the cold area. And what makes it so good is that usually this glitch is restricted by, if I was to store this elevator, I couldn't go too far away from this base shrine. I could maybe go down there and enter the shrine in the maze. But if I wanted to enter a shrine back there at Gerudo Town, that wouldn't work, because every shrine has something called an unload radius. Back there, this shrine would already be unloaded. The Infinity SCW found in a challenge run, again, watch the video if you want a better explanation, basically makes it possible to activate the elevator at the Kataka shrine, which is the shrine encased in ice, over here, and then go wherever you want and still access shrines early. So what this run does is, all dungeons extended, it goes into this shrine and then goes all the way to the Great Plateau to access the DLC shrines early and completely break the sequence of the run. This run, actually watching and commenting that run yesterday, made me really interested in doing the run myself. So on my stream, I'm probably gonna try and learn it soon. I think I would have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely super technical and super tricky, but nonetheless, I think it's a good speedrun, and I kind of want to revisit it after being inspired from that showcase yesterday. But essentially, yeah, the Infinite SCW made a lot of runs not only faster, but also a lot nicer. Because, for example, in that run, we used to do a lot of buffered SCWs, where you have to frame perfectly pause for quite a long time in order to be able to access these shrines early. So the Infinite SCW, definitely a really nice upgrade to the speedrun. Another big trick in 2022. Other than that, though, I will say, obviously IST is massive. It literally allowed us to do things that we never thought we could do. And I will say, starting this year, I didn't think we'd find something as massive. We had a major glitch discovery pretty much every single year. In 2021, it was BLSS, the slide with the bombs that I do all the time here. In 2020, it was wind bombs. In 2019, we had stuff like early Master Swords and getting better at BTBs. In 2018, we had BTBs and shield clips, and in 2017, the game came out. So ever since, every year, there's been a major discovery pretty much transforming the game into speedrun. And maybe 2023 will have another one. I really can't see what it would be at this point. Maybe we finally find the elusive plateau skip. It would still be nice to find a glitch that gives us massive height, just height, without a lot of setup. We have Revali's Gale for that, but it would be nice to have some sort of glitch for it too. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap of 2022. I will say, when the year started, like I said, I didn't really think we would find another big glitch. And when people ask me, what is the glitch that you would really like to find that could still save us a lot of time? And I always said some form of invincibility glitch would be really good, because back in the day we used to have to get a bunch of food to even be able to do our speedruns, because of how much damage wind bombs constantly do to you. And who would have known? We literally got it. The inventory slot transfer in combination with duplicating fairies is probably the closest thing to an invincibility glitch that we could have ever asked for, and that ended up becoming real. But obviously there's been multiple feats achieved in speedrunning. For example, the All Dungeons Extended category that I commented yesterday was beaten in under 3 hours with the new tech. We had any percent records. I'm pretty sure we got the first 20... No, we definitely got the first 23 this year by player 5, a 23-minute run. I really don't see that we ever go any lower. Some runners recently, Trevor and Xiao or Graveyard, Chinese runner, have actually been able to get closer to player 5's time. That could still get interesting before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I'm assuming people are gonna try and push the time down as much as possible before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I don't think Breath of the Wild speedrunning is simply gonna like die when the game comes out, but it's definitely gonna, you know, it's gonna die down a little bit because people are gonna wanna check out Tears of the Kingdom runs for some time. And then if Tears of the Kingdom sucks, or if some people don't like Tears of the Kingdom speedruns, they're gonna return to Breath of the Wild again. But yeah, 2022, other than that, exciting year for me personally. I got to meet a bunch of the Breath of the Wild speedrunners for the first time during Summer Games Done Quick, which is a speedrunning event in North America. I got to meet Player 5, Tarpier, No Man, Mikey's Gun, a bunch of the top runners that you might not necessarily know, but if you check out the speedrun leaderboard, a bunch of the names on there I was able to meet for the first time, which was really cool. I also got to go to 2 different Twitch cons, which without this game I wouldn't be there. Got to meet a bunch of streamers that I like watching and that I'm happy to be friends with. So that's always cool. But yeah, that's pretty much my Breath of the Wild recap. The 2 big glitches, the 2 big challenge runs. Other than that, obviously, I've done a ton of speedruns. I actually got my own 80%. Oh wait, actually also, I was gonna go to those skulls down there to get the Korok, realizing that I already have that Korok seed. But I got my own 80% personal best this year. I didn't expect to get a time this good also. Let me quickly check real quick. I got this Korok, I got this Korok, I got these 2 Koroks. Okay, I'm pretty much done in this area here. So it's actually time to move on to the Nadra area for tomorrow's session. But yeah, I got my 80% personal best at 26 minutes. I didn't expect to get a 26 minute that fast. I'm pretty proud of that run. I am gonna consider to get a 25-minute time before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I think that would be cool. I got back into 100%. I got a sub 20-hour 100% run. That's a pretty cool achievement. I've done a ton of speedrun routing, challenge runs. It's been a good year. And tomorrow is going to be the last video of the year, and then we are officially in 2023. I think I've gotten some comments recently on this channel that I really appreciate, where people say I help them to, you know, make the wait for Tears of the Kingdom easier. And that's really nice. I think I feel the same. Being basically busy every day with uploading a video for this channel makes the time go by so quickly. Like tomorrow, it's gonna be... wait, this is actually kind of cool. Tomorrow, Tears of the Kingdom comes out in 131 days, right? And then on the 1st of January, it's gonna be exactly 130 days. That's not even that bad. We're gonna be officially in 2023 by then. Okay, there's always a chance, I don't want to say it because no one wants to hear it, but there's always a chance that the game still gets delayed. I hope not, but I guess that chance exists. But in 2023, this means, like I said before, every single day we have technically the opportunity of Nintendo to be like, yo, there's new Nintendo Direct, and then we might finally get our real trailer and find out what the hell is actually going on in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm really excited, and I'm really glad that you guys are joining me on this journey. I think 2023 will be a great year. I'll see you again tomorrow, though, for the final video of the year. I just wanted to do this quick recap today. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.